It's hilarious how quickly kids expose parents' lies, and it's like they come installed with a high-tech, built-in truth detection machine. Parents try to hide their tricks, but kids spot every gap instantly, acting like the relentless chief investigation officers of the household. This hurts me more becomes unbelievable when you see them relaxing, clearly enjoying the peaceful silence that the punishment has created.
But I'm the one punished.
Kids immediately realize the punishment is actually a quiet break for the parent, especially when the adult is comfortably holding the TV remote.
Not angry, just disappointed becomes comedy when twitching eyebrows expose that disappointment is just furious anger trying to wear a polite costume. Kids know real disappointment doesn't include a shaking voice or red eyes, proving it's just pure rage renamed for convenient parenting.
5 more minutes becomes suspicious when time stretches endlessly, transforming a quick request into a mysterious, hour-long event that never seems to end.
Kids assume adults use 5 minutes like time-bending magic, stretching tiny moments until the entire afternoon suddenly disappears without any warning. "This won't hurt" is the most suspicious line ever, and kids know painless promises usually precede the sharpest, most surprising pain imaginable. The moment a needle appears, comfort vanishes, replaced by the sting behind every fake promise.
You said it wouldn't hurt.
The store is closed fails when bright open signs glow clearly, and people casually walk out carrying bags of newly bought toys. Kids know the store isn't closed, the wallet is. Avoiding the expensive toy section has just become the parent's ultimate survival mission.
Everyone gets equal love sounds nice until dessert portions reveal a pattern where the biggest slice always lands on the favorite's plate.
Kids notice immediately when fairness breaks, especially if the best dessert slides toward the same VIP sibling's direction every single time. Santa sees everything collapses when wrong gifts arrive, proving even magical surveillance gets lazy, forgets addresses.
When the elf doesn't move overnight, kids realize the North Pole team is officially running on emergency, low-effort, tired parent mode.
"We will see" is just the sweetest version of no, slowly evaporating into silence without ever producing any follow-up action whatsoever. Kids know "we will see" leads nowhere. When asked months later, the answer conveniently becomes, "Oh, that was discussed so long ago." "We have no batteries" becomes a joke once kids open the drawer and find a hidden battery store shining proudly inside. Kids know if the TV remote works, a battery shortage is impossible, proving the noisy toy excuse is just comedy-level storytelling.
Parents claim total control, but kids sense the chaos, knowing the house is secretly running on sheer luck and accidental survival.
"Don't worry" sounds nice, but kids spot every twitch, proving the situation is far more dramatic than the calm words suggest.
"Nothing happened" fails when the room smells like panic, making kids wonder what invisible disaster took place without any official explanation.
This is normal collapses when silence hits. Kids know silence means something suspicious is cooking quietly behind everyone's innocent faces.
It's fine becomes comedy when facial muscles twitch, revealing the truth sprinting behind every forced smile and barely held breath. Focus on yourself is rich when adults watch everything like undercover agents, pretending they aren't monitoring your every single move. Your imagining things loses power when evidence appears, proving that line is just a lazy shortcut to avoid explaining the truth. "Stop overreacting" is hilarious when the adult is freaking out, making kids wonder who actually needs the timeout and calming advice. "Nothing is broken" becomes pointless once kids spot the strategically placed cushion hiding the cracked vase no one wants to discuss.
"It works perfectly" becomes a lie when one tap reveals the broken structure hanging together by pure hope and leftover tape.
"No one is blaming you" collapses instantly when every adult finger mysteriously points toward the smallest person standing in the corner. "Nobody is in trouble" is confusing when that dramatic tone implies someone is absolutely, definitely in deep trouble for something undiscovered.
"We aren't arguing" becomes hilarious as volume rises, proving the conversation has reached premium-level family drama mode and won't stop.
"We're just talking" becomes doubtful when furniture vibrates, making kids think the talk might explode into fireworks at any second.
"Just calm down" becomes ironic when the parent yelling it is shaking more than the kid they are trying to soothe.
"Not a big deal" fails once kids see adults panicking, proving the deal is actually huge and rapidly growing bigger.
"Nothing strange here" is unbelievable when everyone acts weird, like the house entered an unannounced, chaotic family emergency rehearsal mode.
We planned this turns to comedy when bad decisions scatter, revealing the plan was created 5 seconds before the disaster began.
Everything is settled becomes doubtful when new problems pop up, proving the settlement lasted shorter than a toddler's fleeting attention span.
This is under control fails when adults sprint across the room like firefighters, chasing invisible chaos that only they seem to see. We checked everything loses credibility when kids instantly find the missing item, sitting proudly in the most obvious place imaginable. Your misunderstanding becomes pointless when facts match perfectly, proving the explanation is just a dodgy attempt to avoid uncomfortable honesty. It was just an accident becomes suspicious when identical accidents repeat, like déjà vu sponsored by pure carelessness and adult confusion. Don't touch anything turns into comedy when adults touch everything while explaining, leaving kids confused about how the rules actually work.
We cleaned earlier fails when one step reveals a hidden toy explosion, lurking beneath the surface of the fake living room order.
We'll handle it later collapses when later never arrives, leaving the problem sitting patiently like a loyal pet nobody wants to feed. It's under maintenance becomes doubtful when maintenance looks exactly like ignoring the problem, hoping it magically fixes itself overnight. We checked the Wi-Fi fails when kids find the router disconnected, acting like a silent protest against their gaming obsession.
Nothing wrong with your device becomes suspicious when mom's phone connects perfectly, exposing a mysterious malfunction affecting only the kid's tablet.
Nobody forgot anything collapses when the item appears exactly where the parent claimed to have searched at least 5 times already.
We know what we're doing is comedy when parents whisper like confused teammates panicking in the middle of an unscripted talent show.
This rule is simple, becomes questionable when adults pause, trying to recall the rule they created just 15 minutes earlier during chaos.
We are almost ready loses meaning when panic ensues, proving readiness existed only inside someone's wildly optimistic imagination. Nothing to be scared of fails when grown-ups act more terrified than the kids, flipping the bravery scale completely upside down. You are safe here is confusing when adults triple-check locks like the house is preparing for an unexpected zombie apocalypse audition.
Everything is stable becomes suspicious when voices shake, making the environment feel like a cartoon earthquake just waiting to start.
We tested it already is unconvincing when the device crashes, proving the testing phase lasted about 3 seconds at best. Nothing major happened is hilarious when everyone avoids eye contact.
Nothing major happened.
Then why won't you look at me?
We were completely prepared fails when chaos strikes, proving preparation existed only inside someone's wildly optimistic imagination the whole time.
Everything is perfectly safe becomes questionable when adults tiptoe nervously, acting like the floor might explode from unexpected cartoon-level danger.
We have a plan is hilarious when kids catch adults whispering, like confused teammates improvising through a doomed family mission.
This is the last warning becomes suspicious when another follows 5 minutes later, proving last rarely means final in parenting language.
You'll understand when you grow up is meaningless when adults look unsure, as if they never actually figured it out either.
We act like adults falls apart when the room feels like a cartoon argument powered by dramatic, invisible background music.
Nobody is judging you becomes doubtful when adults exchange silent glances, proving judgment happens quietly without a single word spoken.
Stop making excuses becomes ironic when the person saying it makes the most excuses, turning the moment into reverse comedy.
We are listening is unbelievable when the adult looks everywhere except at the kid, proving listening mode was never activated.
Nothing is wrong with dinner becomes suspicious when the cook refuses to taste it, implying a hidden disaster awaits inside.
We won't repeat this becomes doubtful when everyone repeats the exact same mistake the next day without hesitation or surprise.
We already solved it is confusing when the problem grows, proving the solution was just temporary tape disguised as confidence.
Everything is normal now becomes questionable when even the pet looks confused, sensing the invisible tension floating around the room.
We double-checked everything fails when kids find the missing object sitting proudly on the center table like a spotlighted celebrity.
We made the best choice weakens when consequences arrive, revealing the choice carried more mystery than actual wisdom from the start.
We know what happened becomes false when every adult gives a completely different version that doesn't match any known reality.
Nothing unusual here becomes suspicious when everyone freezes, acting like statues trying to hide something that is extremely, painfully obvious.
You can trust us becomes shaky when adults dodge questions, proving trust needs a little more honesty than just dramatic promises. If you enjoyed seeing these hilarious parenting truths exposed, please hit that subscribe button and join us for more fun videos.
Don't forget to check out the other videos on our channel for more laughs and relatable family moments. And thanks for watching!